in many different traditions, many different faith traditions, many different philosophers have come to a key conclusion that is shared in many places. Rick Warren, it's one of his chapters in The Purpose-Driven Life. It's a very simple phrase. Your life is not about you. And while we compete to win, and while we do so many things to advance ourselves and our families as we should, and we want to be the best that we can, we also want to remember that as we spend our time and spend our money and invest our talents, to not just think of ourselves or our own families, but to think of our neighborhood, our community, and those especially that are in need. And I have no doubt that so much of my life was poured into me by not just my family, but also by this community. And I was looking back on years long ago when my name was on there, and even before that when I came as a young boy and watched a community that cared about one another, that cared about our country, and that did things to raise money to help others. So this is a perfect fit for the Wuerffel Trophy, which is a community service award for a college football player. And this year we are very pleased to have Drue Tranquill from Notre Dame as our winner. Take a moment to look at the screen and then we'll bring up Drue.
The University of Notre Dame's Drue Tranquill, a native of Fort Wayne, Indiana, was one of 3 finalists for the 2018 Wuerffel Trophy. The other finalists being Dalton Risner of Kansas State University and David Blau of Purdue University. He is the starting linebacker for the Fighting Irish and a 2-year team captain. In the classroom, Tranquill graduated in May of 2018 with a degree in mechanical engineering and a grade point average of 3.7. He was named to the Dean's List 5 of his 8 semesters at Notre Dame and was named Academic All-American. Tranquill is involved in numerous off-the-field community service programs, including 3 mission trips to the Dominican Republic over spring breaks. He serves as a member for the core leadership team for LifeWorks Ministry, is a member of Notre Dame Christian Athletes, Team Fellowship, AWP Sports in his native Fort Wayne, Indiana, and is an athlete ambassador for Dream Teams. He is also a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Council and Rosenthal Leadership Academy. In 2016, Tranquill launched the 5th quarter post-game event, giving him the opportunity to share his story of perseverance with the South Bend community at the Granger Oasis Church. He also volunteers with the Food Bank of Northern Indiana, the Center for the Homeless, Special Olympics, South Bend Boys and Girls Club, and Fighting Irish Fight for Life. Notre Dame head coach Brian Kelly said of Tranquill, he presents himself in all aspects of our program from a leadership standpoint, both on and off the field. And because he does it right all the time, we've got a lot of guys following him. Your 2018 Wuerffel Trophy recipient, Drue Tranquill of the University of Notre Dame.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 winner, Drue Tranquill.
Thank you so much for that. We're in northern Florida, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit out of my country, so I've been hearing a lot of Go Gators tonight, and for any Irish fans in the room, on the count of 3, I want to hear a loud Go Irish. 1, 2, 3, Go Irish! I love it. I love it. That was certainly, honestly, a humbling video, because there's a lot of accolades that go up there, and people want to say, oh, you're a great man, a great person, but to be truthful, I'm just a sinner saved by grace and living in the freedom that only Christ can provide. And so I have only my Lord and Savior to thank for that, and I'm here to tell you that tonight. I see you down there, Sweet Pea. I've got to thank, what's that? No, I wasn't talking to you, Danny. I was talking to my beautiful wife, Jackie. I love you so much, baby. And thank you for all you do. You're carrying our firstborn son, Elijah. Working a long, job in South Bend while you're letting me train in San Diego, and you just amaze me each and every day, so thank you. I also have to thank my parents, Tony and Shannon. They've been incredible, and as a kid who has a dream to play Division I football, like they would literally come home from work, drive to the baseball fields, the football fields, sit there on the weekends. It felt like they were putting in as many hours as I was, because they were either coaching me or sitting at the ballparks. And so as a young man who has now lived out part of his dream, I know how important that is for parents to be there for their children, and I hope to be able to do that for my son the way you've done that for me, guys, so thank you. It talked a little bit about it in the video, but something that's been really important to me while I was in South Bend was LifeWorks Ministry, and Redford Moss, the executive director, is here tonight, and I want to give a special shout out to him, because when I came to Notre Dame, yeah, we can go ahead and give him a round of applause. Love you, Red Dog. When I came to Notre Dame, I'm the oldest of 5 siblings, and so I didn't really know what it was like to be away from home, and Red for me was someone who opened his home up right away. We would have Bible studies there on Thursday night, and it was a place for me to go get filled with the gospel and just feel a part of a community that wasn't necessarily home to me. And so, Red, I thank you a lot for that. Yeah, give it up again. A lot of you guys know Danny Wuerffel a lot better than I do, and I'm just now getting the privilege to know him, but you're an incredible man, and what you've done and the way I see this community responding to you is so admirable, and it's something I hope to be able to do down the road for the community I'm involved with. But thank you to the Wuerffel Trophy, to Danny, to Tom Brassel, to Tom Manning for driving me around all weekend, and to everyone else who has just been a part of that organization. You guys have done an incredible job, and to all sports, for partnering with them and helping put on this event. It's been a special weekend for me, so thank you. I got to give a shout out to my teammates back home. I love those guys. To be quite honest, Tim and I were sitting up here talking. He wasn't the biggest fan of the Irish this year, and that's all right. That's all right, because I'm pretty confident, and sorry, Florida fans, I'm pretty confident we would have won this year had we played the University of Florida. So go Irish. I'm going to share a quick story because I promised I'd keep it short, but to be honest, guys, when I was 12 years old, I sat on my bedroom floor with a marker and a poster, and I was praying because I had a dream to play Division I athletics. I sat there and I wrote on the poster, Lord, you know the plans you have for me. If you give me the platform to reach people, I promise I'll give all the glory back to you in full. And I can stand here today shocked that I'm even here. I've gone through 2 ACL tears. I've gone through one of the worst seasons in Notre Dame history at 4-8. And I've just gone through a lot of ups and downs, but I'm standing here on the side of it, and honestly, my life isn't a testament to anything that I've done, my hard work. It's just a testament to God's faithfulness. So thank you so much for allowing me to be here. God bless, and go Irish.
How do they come up with these names? Drue Tranquill just sounds like a Danny Wuerffel Award winner.